I'm going to share with you how to make a delicious tres leches choco flan. Okay, so first we're going to begin by preheating our oven to 350 degrees. Once we have that going, now we're going to make our flan mixture. So in a bowl, we're going to add 4 ounces of cream cheese at room temperature, 14 ounces of sweetened condensed milk. To that, we're going to add a pinch of salt. And now we're just going to combine our cream cheese and condensed milk together. It should be nice and smooth. Make sure that there's no lumps. So now we're going to add 4 eggs at room temperature. And we're going to whisk them in. Okay, so once we mix that, we're going to add 12 ounces of evaporated milk, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Now we're just going to mix everything together. Now we're going to set it to the side and make our caramel sugar. Okay, so before we make our caramel sauce, we're going to get our bun pan ready. So just spray it with some non-stick cooking spray. And with the paper towel, we're just going to remove all of the excess oil. Okay, to make our caramel, we're going to grab our small frying pan. We're going to set it on medium heat. And to that, we're going to add 1 cup of sugar. And we're just going to allow it to crystallize. Okay, so once our sugar crystallizes, we're going to reduce the heat to medium-low. And now we're just going to allow all of the little crystals of sugar to dissolve. Okay, so once we have our caramel into this beautiful golden color, we're going to transfer it into our bun pan. Just pour it in. And now we're going to grab our flan mixture and throw it on top of our caramel. Okay, so we're going to grab our oven-safe pot. Make sure that you fill it up halfway with water. And now we're going to add our bun pan on top of it. And we're going to place it on our oven and allow it to bake for 45 minutes. Alright guys, so after 45 minutes, we're going to make our cake mix. Add my ingredients into a bowl and just follow the instructions in the box. So add the milk, oil, and eggs. And now we're just going to whisk. Alright, so once we have our cake mix ready, now we're going to pull out our flan from the oven. So now we're just going to pour our cake mix. Okay, so now we're going to grab our foil and we're going to spray it with some non-stick cooking spray. And now we're just going to cover our cake. And we're going to return it to an oven and bake for an additional 45 minutes. Alright guys, and after 45 minutes, we're going to get our cake out. And we're just going to poke it and make sure that it is fully cooked. So now carefully, we're going to remove our cake from the water bath. Alright, so now we're going to grab our fork and we're going to poke our cake all around. Okay, and once we poke our cake, now we're going to allow it to cool down completely. Okay, so for our tres leches, we're going to be mixing 3/4 of a cup of evaporated milk, 3/4 of a cup of media crema, 1/2 cup of condensed milk, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. We're going to pour our tres leches to our cake. Okay, and once our cake is nice and wet, we're going to cover it. And we're going to place it in the refrigerator for at least 2 hours. Alrighty guys, and just like that, we have our delicious tres leches choco flan.